Okay, alrighty. I've been preparing myself for this one today. Today is August 14th, 2015. This is my 21st video. I am Zach Rohr, and I'm HIV positive. I feel really, I'm in good spirits. I don't know, that just always is like the pun to me. I'm like, of course I'm positive. I'm positive. I'm positive that I'm positive. Gosh, it's getting dry in here. Anyways, so today I want to talk about something that I feel is important to talk about, but I also want to make clear that I'm not talking about this out of spite, anger, cynicism. I'm not trying to vilify this person. I'm not saying this out of anger. Today, I officially cut things off with the person I had been seeing before I knew of my status. I'm also going to avoid gender. I mean, it's kind of obvious what gender this person was, but I'm going to avoid gender because I'm not trying to put this person on blast. This is anonymous, but it's a part of my journey. It's a part of my story, and I think it's just as equally as important to talk about. The reason why I cut things off is because it became clear that I was leaving myself emotionally open to a scenario that was becoming less and less likely. And that hurt. And I say this because I'm sure other people have been in this position. Now, every scenario is different. I'm sure there are people who found out and they worked it out with that person that they were seeing. And they were able to, for whatever reason, work it out. Great. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes this really does change things between you and the person you were seeing. And that's what happened here. I gave it 21 days. I tried to wait 21 days to see if things just really worked out, and they didn't. And to their credit, they got busy with work, and, things just fell apart. But the message was clear. The passion and the focus that was there before finding out was gone. And on top of that, this person made it very clear from when I did tell them about this, because I knew it was going to change things, and I told them this. I was like, I know it's going to change things. And they said, look, I don't know where we stand as far as the future, but I'll be a friend, I'll be someone here. And that I appreciate. That I'm not trying to turn away. Why would I turn away a well-wisher? But the reality was, I kept myself emotionally available in the face of uncertainty for far too long. And it hurt. And if you're doing that, you need to stop. If this person is uncertain to the point where 20 days later, you don't know where you stand with them, and they don't know where, they stand with the relationship in general, in a very nice and calm way, break it down, spell it out for them, but say, I need to move on, because that's what I had to do. What made it worse was that the parameters that I was in, we'd only been seeing each other for a week and a half. So, I'm not even mad. I can't be. What did we muster in a week and a half that is going to be devastating to me a month from now? Not much. I enjoyed that person. I really saw the potential there. But it became clear that in the face of this controversy, they didn't know what they wanted. And I don't have the option to just kind of casually date anymore. At least in my eyes. Maybe some people do. Maybe someone can take this news and say, yeah, I'll hook up on Grindr, I'll go and do this. But for me, it really showed me that, no. What I want deep down is someone who's going to be here for me past the sex, past the flings, past, being horny. I want someone who sees me for me. All of it. And is willing to say, yeah, I'll stand by you. And if they can't, well, okay, I understand. This is big news. But I'm not going to put myself out there to be hurt constantly just because you don't know what you want yet. That's not fair to me. And ultimately, the tension that it creates isn't fair to either of us. So please, anyone who's in a similar situation, even if you're that person on the other side of that, the person you've been seeing has this status now, and they don't know what to do, and you don't know what to do, calmly sit them down and say, let's just break this off now until we can gather our heads, or forever. Be honest. I think that's the thing that frustrates me, is that so much unspoken. Communication is key. If you really don't think you have it in you, tell them. Because you're hurting them way more by stringing them along. And if you're hurt by staying emotionally open, tell them. Because you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Anyways, past that, that's my message for the day. That's what I learned. Talk about putting on your big boy pants and, this is, oh my god, I'm 22, and I considered myself, I guess I'm still considered a babe in a lot of people's eyes, but good God, have I had to face grown-up decisions that I thought I could just be like, I'll take care of that in 3 years. I've had to deal with the emotional, the mental, the physical, just all of it has had to come together, ultimately making me a stronger person. I see this, but it's tough. But I guess I say this because I want to give that encouragement to you. I want you to know that you can be this strong, you can get through this too, and you can learn from this. Stay strong, everyone.